Have you ever wondered where the past meets the future in the most unexpected way? Look no further than Poland. This is a country that has spent the last few decades completely transforming itself. Today, it is no longer just a hidden gem of Central Europe. It has become one of the most dynamic, modern, and exciting destinations on the entire continent. From the high-tech skyscrapers of its buzzing capital to the colorful and charming streets of its medieval old towns, Poland offers a rhythm that is unlike anywhere else. It is a place where you can spend your morning exploring a 1,000-year-old castle and your evening at a world-class rooftop bar overlooking a sprawling neon skyline.
The people here are warm, the food is legendary, and the energy is absolutely infectious. Whether you are a fan of deep history, a lover of wild nature, or someone looking for the next big urban adventure, this country has something that will surprise you. In this video, we are going into the heart of the new Poland. We are going to explore the most breathtaking cities, the hidden natural wonders, and the cultural landmarks that make this nation a must-visit in 2025.
Walking into the heart of this city feels like stepping directly into a living fairy tale. The Old Town is a masterpiece of Gothic and Renaissance architecture, preserved so perfectly that you can almost hear the echoes of history in the cobblestones. At its center lies the main market square, one of the largest and most beautiful medieval squares in all of Europe. The centerpiece is the Cloth Hall, an iconic building that has served as a hub for international trade for hundreds of years. Today, it is filled with local crafts and the shimmering gold of Polish amber. Just a few steps away, the brick towers of St. Mary's Basilica reach toward the clouds.
If you listen closely every hour, you will hear the famous trumpet call that breaks off suddenly to commemorate a legendary moment from the past. But the beauty is not just at eye level. Beneath the surface of the square lies a high-tech underground museum that uses holograms and archaeology to show you what the city looked like centuries ago. As you wander through the narrow side streets, you will find hidden courtyards, vibrant flower stalls, and hundreds of tiny cafes tucked into historic cellars.
Perched high on a limestone hill overlooking the river, this architectural marvel is the ultimate symbol of Polish national identity. For centuries, it served as the official residence of the kings and queens of the country, making it the political and cultural heart of the nation. The complex is a stunning mix of different eras, featuring towers from the Middle Ages, elegant Renaissance courtyards, and grand Baroque structures. As you enter the gates, the sheer scale of the cathedral and the royal palace is enough to take your breath away. The royal private apartments are filled with priceless tapestries, original period furniture, and gold leaf decorations that showcase the immense wealth and power of the former monarchy.
One of the most impressive sights is the Crown Treasury, where you can see the ceremonial swords and regalia used in royal coronations throughout history. But there is more to this hill than just royal luxury. Legend says that a dragon once lived in a cave at the foot of the cliffs. Today, you can still visit the Dragon's Den and see a bronze statue that breathes real fire every few minutes, a favorite for visitors of all ages.
While much of this journey highlights the vibrant energy of modern life, a visit to this site is a profound and necessary encounter with the past. Located near the town of Oswiecim, this memorial stands as a silent witness to the darkest chapter of human history. Today, it serves as a powerful center for education, memory, and a global warning against hatred and intolerance. The site is divided into two main sections. The first area contains the original brick barracks, where you can see extensive exhibits, personal items, and photographs that tell the stories of those who were brought here from all across Europe.
Walking through the gate with its infamous inscription is a heavy experience that stays with every visitor long after they leave. A short distance away lies the second part of the memorial, which is vast and haunting in its scale. Here, the wooden barracks and the remains of the watchtowers stretch toward the horizon, divided by the railway tracks that have become a universal symbol of the tragedy. The sheer size of the grounds allows for quiet reflection as you walk the same paths that so many others once did. Deep beneath the surface of a small town near Krakow lies a world that feels like it belongs in a fantasy novel. This massive underground labyrinth is one of the oldest salt mines in existence, and today it is recognized as a global treasure. For hundreds of years, miners carved away at the rock salt, but they did not just leave behind tunnels. They created an entire subterranean civilization. As you descend the winding wooden stairs, you enter a cool, dimly lit environment where everything you see is made of salt. The walls, the floors, and even the intricate sculptures are all carved from the gray mineral. The highlight of the entire journey is the Chapel of Saint Kinga. It is a massive underground cathedral featuring ornate altars, religious reliefs, and breathtaking chandeliers made of shimmering salt crystals that look like expensive glass. But this mine is not just a relic of the past. The modern experience includes high-tech lighting, interactive displays, and even underground lakes that glow with a surreal green light.
If you travel to the far south of the country, you will find yourself at the foot of the magnificent Tatra Mountains. This area is home to a town that feels like a cozy alpine retreat, blended with a vibrant modern energy. Known as the winter capital of the nation, this destination is famous for its stunning wooden architecture, which features intricate carvings and steeply pitched roofs designed to handle the heavy mountain snow. The main pedestrian street is a buzzing hub of activity. It is lined with high-end boutiques, modern restaurants serving fusion mountain cuisine, and local stalls where you can try the famous smoked sheep cheese known as oskopek.
The atmosphere here is lively and festive throughout the entire year, filled with the sound of local folk music and the chatter of travelers from all over the world. For those who love the great outdoors, the surrounding national park offers some of the most dramatic landscapes in Central Europe. You can take a modern cable car to the top of the peaks for views that stretch out across the jagged granite summits and hidden emerald lakes. One of the most famous spots is the Lake of the Sea, a crystal-clear body of water surrounded by towering mountains that looks like something out of a postcard.
Hidden deep within the high Tatra Mountains is a place so beautiful it has been named one of the most stunning lakes on the entire planet. Known as the Eye of the Sea, this glacial wonder is a shimmering turquoise jewel tucked at the base of the highest peaks in the country. The water is so clear that you can see deep into its depths, where trout swim freely in the cool mountain current. Getting to the lake is an adventure in itself. The path is a long, winding road that leads you through thick evergreen forests and past rushing waterfalls. While it is a steady uphill walk, the journey is accessible for almost everyone.
As you climb higher, the air becomes crisp and thin, and the massive granite walls of the surrounding mountains begin to tower over you, creating a sense of absolute grandness. When you finally reach the shore, the view is nothing short of breathtaking. The lake is perfectly framed by jagged summits that are often dusted with snow, even in the late spring. Nestled right on the edge of the water is a historic wooden mountain hut, one of the oldest in the region. It is the perfect spot to sit with a hot cup of tea and a slice of traditional apple pie while you soak in the silent majesty of the landscape.
Stretching out into the calm blue waters of the Baltic Sea, this landmark is one of the most iconic symbols of the Polish coastline. It holds the proud title of being the longest wooden pier in all of Europe, reaching a total length of over 515 meters. Walking to its very end feels like taking a journey into the heart of the bay, where the air is filled with a high concentration of healthy iodine and the refreshing scent of salt water. The pier is a masterclass in elegant, classic design. Its white wooden railings and wide planks create a timeless aesthetic that looks beautiful in any season.
At the very tip of the structure, you will find a modern marina that can hold up to 100 yachts, blending the historic charm of the resort with a touch of contemporary luxury. On land, the entrance to the pier is marked by a massive square that covers 20,000 square meters. This space is the social center of the town, featuring a historic lighthouse with a stunning vantage point, a beautiful fountain, and a stage where concerts and festivals take place during the warmer months. Even in the winter, the area remains full of life with the addition of a public ice skating rink right by the water. Whether you are enjoying a peaceful morning walk as the sun rises over the horizon, or watching the lights of the distant city flicker in the evening, the atmosphere here is pure magic.
At the very heart of the capital city lies a place that is a true miracle of human determination and spirit. This historic district is a masterpiece of reconstruction that feels like a trip back in time, but its story is actually one of the most modern and inspiring in all of Europe. After being almost entirely destroyed during the Second World War, the people of the city came together to rebuild it brick by brick, using old paintings and photographs to recreate every detail. Today, this area is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized not just for its beauty, but for the incredible effort it took to bring it back to life.
As you walk through the entrance at Castle Square, you are greeted by the massive red walls of the royal castle and the towering monument of King Sigismund. The atmosphere is vibrant and full of energy, with street performers, local artists, and travelers filling the open spaces. The narrow, winding streets lead you to the Old Town Market Square, which is surrounded by colorful townhouses painted in warm shades of ochre, pink, and gold. In the center of the square stands the famous bronze statue of the Warsaw Mermaid, the legendary protector of the city who holds a sword and a shield. This square is the perfect place to sit at an outdoor cafe and watch the world go by while enjoying a plate of traditional dumplings.
Sprawling across 76 hectares in the center of the capital, this park is widely considered one of the most beautiful urban green spaces in the world. It was originally designed in the 17th century as a private bathing park for royalty. And today, it serves as a grand summer residence where history and nature live in perfect harmony. The crown jewel of the park is the Palace on the Isle. This elegant neoclassical building appears to float on the surface of a shimmering lake. Its reflection creating a picture-perfect image that has become a symbol of the city.
As you walk along the manicured paths, you will encounter a variety of architectural wonders. From an ancient Greek-style amphitheater built right on the water to classic orangeries filled with exotic plants. The park is famous for its resident wildlife, particularly the vibrant peacocks that roam the palace grounds and the friendly red squirrels that are always looking for a snack from passing visitors. It is a place where the pace of the city slows down completely. The atmosphere is one of quiet dignity and grace, offering a peaceful escape from the busy glass towers of the nearby business district.
One of the most popular spots is the massive bronze monument dedicated to the world-famous composer Frédéric Chopin.
Standing on the banks of the river is a structure so massive it defies belief. This is the largest brick castle in the entire world, a colossal fortress that serves a powerful reminder of the military and religious history of the region. Originally built in the 13th century by the Teutonic Knights, this sprawling red brick complex was once the headquarters of a powerful monastic state that ruled across the Baltic coast. The scale of the castle is truly overwhelming. It is actually 3 separate castles joined together by a sophisticated system of defensive walls, deep moats, and towering gates. As you cross the wooden drawbridge, you enter a world of Gothic grandeur.
The high castle houses the most sacred spaces, including the magnificent Church of the Blessed Virgin Mary, which still bears the scars of history. One of the most surprising things about this medieval giant is how modern it felt for its time. Inside the Great Refectory, where the knights held their grand banquets, you can see the remains of an advanced underfloor heating system that kept the stone halls warm during the harsh Polish winters. The castle is also home to a world-class amber museum, showcasing the precious golden resin that was the source of the order's immense wealth and power.
After centuries of change, including periods as a Polish royal residence and significant damage during the Second World War, the fortress has been meticulously restored. In the western part of the country lies a city that is often called the hidden jewel of the region. This is a place where history feels playful and the streets are bursting with a unique, colorful energy. The heart of the city is the Old Market Square, a stunning space surrounded by rows of slender merchant houses painted in every shade of the rainbow. These buildings, with their elegant arcades and intricate patterns, create one of the most picturesque backdrops in all of Europe. The focal point of the square is the magnificent town hall, a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture that looks like it was pulled straight from an Italian dream. It features a beautiful 3-story loggia and a towering clock that holds a secret.
Every day at exactly high noon, a crowd gathers below to witness a tradition that has lasted for centuries. 2 small doors open above the clock, and 2 mechanical billy goats emerge to butt heads 12 times. It is a whimsical and charming spectacle that perfectly captures the lighthearted spirit of the city. Just a few steps away from the main square, you will find the stunning parish church of St. Stanislaus. Its massive pink facade and grand Baroque interior are filled with golden ornaments and soaring columns, making it one of the most impressive religious buildings in the nation.
Nestled deep in the wild and beautiful Bieszczady Mountains, this massive body of water is a true engineering marvel that has become the most popular summer destination in southeastern Poland. Known as the Bieszczady Sea, this crystal-clear reservoir was created by a colossal concrete dam that stands as the tallest of its kind in the country. The dam itself is 82 meters high and stretches for more than 660 meters, offering a wide pedestrian walkway with views that are simply breathtaking. But what makes this place a highlight of the New Poland is the state-of-the-art gondola lift that was recently opened to the public.
As you glide through the air in a modern glass cabin, you travel across a route that is 1.5 kilometers long, suspended high above the water and the massive dam below. It is a thrilling way to see the scale of the lake and the endless green peaks of the surrounding national park. The journey takes you to the top of Mount Yawer, where you can climb a modern observation tower with a glass floor for a panoramic view that reaches all the way to the horizon. On the water, the energy is just as vibrant. Because it is a quiet zone, you will not hear the roar of loud engines. Instead, the lake is filled with the elegant white sails of hundreds of boats, colorful kayaks, and eco-friendly electric motorboats.
Perched on a dramatic limestone cliff in the heart of a lush national park, this fortress is widely considered one of the most beautiful examples of Renaissance architecture in the entire country. It was originally built in the 14th century by King Casimir the Great as a key link in a chain of defensive castles designed to protect the trade route between the royal capital and the nearby Silesia region. Over the centuries, the castle evolved from a rugged medieval stronghold into an elegant aristocratic residence. Its design was heavily inspired by the royal palace in Krakow, featuring a stunning inner courtyard with 2 levels of graceful arcades and a unique observation loggia that offers views of the surrounding valley. One of the most striking features of the exterior is the collection of 24 stone gargoyles that peer down from the roofline. Each one carved with incredible detail. The castle is not just a masterpiece of stone and brick. It is also a prestigious museum that houses a vast collection of art, including the largest gallery of English paintings in the nation. As you walk through the bright, spacious chambers, you can admire priceless tapestries, period furniture, and intricate sculptures that tell the story of Polish and European culture from the Middle Ages to the modern era.
Standing on a rugged limestone cliff overlooking the sparkling waters of the lake, these hauntingly beautiful ruins tell a story of power, defense, and the changing borders of history. This royal fortress was once one of the most important strongholds in the country, serving as a vital guard post on the trade route between Poland and Hungary. While it now stands in a state of preserved ruin, its presence on the skyline is just as commanding as it was hundreds of years ago. The history of this site dates back to the 13th century, and it was famously expanded by King Casimir the Great to become a massive stone shield for the kingdom.
As you wander through the ancient courtyards and climb the remaining stone steps, you can see the shells of the old towers and the outlines of the residential chambers where kings and noble families once stayed. Every corner of the limestone walls feels thick with the mystery of the past, especially after the Great Fire of 1790 that left the castle in its current atmospheric state. The highlight of any visit here is the incredible panoramic view from the upper terraces. From this high vantage point, you can look directly across the water to see the perfectly preserved Nidica Castle standing on the opposite shore. Below you, The dark blue surface of the lake reflects the jagged peaks of the Tatra Mountains in the distance, creating one of the most photographed landscapes in the entire region.